All right, guys, it's time for the new tier list and to reveal the new best units in Anime Last Stand. So let's hop right into it. But before we get into it, guys, remember we are doing the 1 million Robux giveaway. As you guys can see, I have plenty of Robux. All you guys have to do to enter is hit the subscribe button and drop a like on this video. We're gonna be giving away 1 million Robux for 1 million subscribers. Let's get it. All right, so here we go, guys. So this is all of the units in the update. I will quickly rank the ones I think you should get right now if you guys don't have a lot of time. So Rimuru for sure. I would say Rimuru first, Valdera second. I would say Oni King third, and then Noir at the bottom with Dragon Princess. And as far as these two units go, they're kind of adjacent to the update. Hashirama is actually I would probably say I would probably put him up there with Rimuru. He's really OP. And Kakyoin, I would probably put him under Valdera. He's okay, but he's not super great. So let's go rank them compared to the other units. So here we go. All right, first we got the element tier list. So water element, I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm going to put Rimuru as the #1 water element unit. So Rimuru by far is busted OP. It does an insane amount of DPS. So we take a look at the DPS chart that the devs put up. You're going to see that Rimuru is actually #5 on the list, and #4. Wait, that's just with Avatar, dang. So Rimuru is #1 DPS, guys. #1 DPS factoring in AoE. That is insane, dude. That is absolutely insane. What the heck, guys? So Rimuru is actually the best DPS in the game, and it has Fear, Nuke 5 billion, and Instant Kill on less than 15%. That is crazy OP, guys. So Rimuru I'm going to put there, and then I guess while we're at it, we'll also do the infinite tier list too as we cook. So I'm just gonna say I don't know, we'll worry about I guess we'll put that later too. All right, let me make one more. All right, and then we'll do we'll do this one, and we'll do one for the infinite as well. So let's go over there real quick. All right, perfect. So Rimuru on the infinite list. Remember, Rimuru is probably now the best DPS in the game. So let me get that copied over here. Gosh. So I'm going to put Rimuru as definitely meta overall. Honestly, I would probably say Rimuru might even be better than... He's up there with Escanor. I'd probably say he's better than Sungjin Woo. Escanor does have the damage buff, though. So I'm going to say Rimuru is right there, and right there. And support unit, not really. So yeah, Rimuru definitely top. All right, for sure. And as far as over here goes, I don't really think Rimuru's that good for early game, so I'm going to ignore Rimuru on this list. All right, next up we got Hashirama. Now Hashirama is really good, but mainly good for early game. So that doesn't really put him in the infinite list. I'll be honest, I don't really think he's good in the infinite list. So however, I will say Hashirama is really good for early game with his poison. I will be honest, he's probably one of the best early units in the game. I think he's only, I forget if he's ground or not, whatever, but I'm gonna put him up there, guys. He's very good for early game, one of the best in the game. So I highly recommend it if you need a grass one to get him. All right, next up we got Valdera. Now you're gonna see Valdera cost 10k, so honestly not that great. However, Valdera is a really good lightning unit with some very good lightning damage. So if you need a lightning unit, he's very good, and he has the light element, so I will definitely say he's up there in the light element. Honestly, he's one of the better ones. He's up there with Gojo. I'm not sure why Gojo's not on this list. I might have copied the old one. One second, bro. I copied the old ones. My bad. 1 second. All right, thankfully I caught that, but thankfully not much changed. So I'm gonna put I'll put Rimuru up there with Sukuna and them. Very good. And Valdera infinite mode wise, copy. I would say Valdera is pretty okay. I don't know, quite top 10 DPS. I'd probably put Valdera in the good category. Definitely a pretty decent unit. All right, Oni King or Oni General. He's actually very good, guys. He is a very powerful burn unit, but you're gonna see he's not that great early game. So I'm not going to put him on the early game meta list. However, he's a very good fire unit with some of the best burn damage in the game. He's not as good as Escanor, though, so I'm going to put him up there in the good category. And as far as element list, he's definitely pretty good for fire. I'm gonna probably put him up there, like probably right there. He's up there with Escanor, I would say. He's basically, I would say he's basically that Benimaru, but fire, because he has the black flames, which is pretty good. So he's not a bad unit. And as far as DPSs go on the list, guys, Veldora is one of the top DPSs in the entire game. So very, very highly recommended. And who else is high up on the list? Diablo as well is very high on the list too. So they're all very, very strong units in this new update. All right, get back on track. All right, next up we have Milim, so Dragon Princess. So Dragon Princess is actually ranked really high. She is a stun unit, so she's kind of more of a support, but you're gonna see that her DPS is actually pretty good. However, she is an AoE circle, so she's, you know, not like busted OP. And she is another fire unit, so we got another fire unit. I'm gonna put her in the I'll put her in the probably the meta support tier. She's pretty good for supports, so not bad at all. And as far as damaging and dark and fire go, I would say she's actually up there. So I'm definitely putting her up there on the list. She's pretty high up there for fire. Not bad at all to go for. All right, I think we already did Kakuin. So Kakuin, he's really only good for early ground. I mean, early hill. So I'll put him up there. He's probably up there with Tatsumaki and Law. You guys can kind of pick where he goes. He's actually not half bad. He's one of the better grass starters. But I still think Tatsumaki has an edge. But I think Kakuin Glitch is really good too. But if you have Tatsumaki Glitch, I'd stick with that. All right, next up we got Lord Noir. I believe this guy is another like just damaging unit. I think it's Diablo, I want to say. Let me double check. Yeah, so AoE line, not too bad damage, but you know, nothing compared to Rimuru and the like. So overall, he's all right. However, there is better dark units in the game, so I can't really rank him that high. I'll put him in the good tier for damage. And then we also got, as far as dark units go, he's pretty up there as well. But I would rather have Guts than him, so he's a little bit lower on this list. But he's somewhere on this list, guys. But not really that good for dark units. All right, I believe that is all of the new units in the new update. So comment down below if I missed anything, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. It's your boy Blam signing out, man. Peace.